Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name's Anissa and I am Stampin' with Anissa. I come on every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. and I show you a simple project. And today is going to be, I think it's going to be, I was inspired by something that I saw over the weekend and I thought, why not? And my husband said, I think you should use with the taco stamp set. So I'll be showing that to you in a second. This is a different view. This is like, there's something wrong with my camera. And so I had to use my laptop. And so this is like, my back wall has all this stuff. It's a mess right here. So sorry about that. But yeah, this is, that's where I keep all of my paper and my markers and things like that. So anyways, I thought I had to do a different angle here. So just bear with me. I'll get down now to where you guys can see my hands, but let's get to it. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I did. I spent some time with my brother and my godson, and we had a great time. Oh gosh. So this is the other one of the problems that I'm having. My camera is sagging and I can't get it to, so sorry about this. It just won't stay still. It's driving me nuts. So bear with me here. Okay, it was fine before and now it's not. So anyways, let me go ahead and show you the stamp set. So anyways, we spent some time over in Capitola. So Capitola is south of Santa Cruz in California. And there was a little candy shop that we went to at Capitola. And oh my gosh, my camera's sinking again. Hold on a second. Sorry about this. Oh, just trying to get it to stay. It just keeps on sinking. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so anyways, found this and I really liked it. So I got one because I thought it was cool because it inspired me then to use this stamp set, Taco Fiesta. And this is a really cute stamp set. So this one, so Erica Serwin, who is my upline's upline, and so she hit the 1 million sales achievement, and so she was able to create this stamp set. And so this taco, it's a soft gummy mix, mini gummy taco. And I really thought like I could make something with this. So this is what I made. Ta-da! And I thought, oh my God, this is really cute. And so when you pull it out, you have your little taco, right? So I know. I saw that. Like I said, we went to Capitola in California, walked around, and I saw that and I was like, okay, I gotta get it, and I'm gonna make this little thing. So cute. So let's start to make this. It's pretty simple. I think the only thing complicated is like, where do you cut or score things, right? But we'll get to it. We'll get it. So what I did was I took an 8.5 by 11 real red cardstock. And so we took a real red cardstock right here. And here are all the, I know there's a lot of cutting and scoring, but we're going to do this. Okay, so bear with me. So we are going to cut. So first of all, we're going to score at a 1/2 inch. Okay. And like I said, there's a lot of scoring and cutting. Oh no, hold on. There we go. So, when you're doing a small score at the edge of the paper, it's better to use the measurement on your paper trimmer on this side, just because trying to do it on this side is a little difficult. You can't hold the paper well, or you got to close it like this. So it's just better to do it this way. You go to the 1/2 inch. We're going to score it there. Okay. Then we're going to take it. Now I'm going to flip it to this side. And now I'm going to go 1.5 inches. See, it's easier when you do it this way. Okay. And then 1.5 inches. And then we score it at 3.5, but we go all the way to 5 inches right here. Okay. And then we cut it. Oops. There we go. We cut it there. All right. So that is the beginning of this cute little guy. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and take it this way, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Okay. And now flip it around. And now we're going to do it at 1.5 inches. We're going to score it. And now we're going to do it at 5.5 because we want it to be 4 inches. So we're going to score it at 5.5. And then we're doing another inch. So that takes it to 6.5. Okay. And then we're going to go all the way to 10.5. Okay. And we're going to cut it right here. There we go. Cut that baby. Okay, I'm going to put this off to the side. Okay, and now I'm going to take my bone folder here, and we are just going to give us some nice crisp edges. Yeah, my husband was so cute. He was just like, oh yeah, I know you've got that taco stamp set. So he goes, yeah, you should make something with that and use your little taco candy thing. I said, okay. So he's gonna be very happy that I mentioned him, because he said, are you gonna tell people that I encouraged you to do that? So yes, my husband did it. And if he's there listening to me right now, thank you, honey. So let's see here. So I scored it, and I could give the measurements later. I know I want to make sure, that I got to do this. So anyways, I did this ahead of time, and I came up with this. So really what we're going to do now is, so after I went ahead and I scored it, and I used my bone folder to give myself some nice crisp edges, I went ahead and I cut the bottom part, because this is the part that goes into, it makes the bottom of the, makes the bottom of the, this part right here, sorry, bottom of our little box. Okay. So I went ahead and I cut it. I'll take this because I did it ahead of time, and I cut it along these, the short edges here, not the long edges, because this is what makes the top part of this. I cut the bottom part, right? And that ends up giving us the ability to close the bottom. I'm going to take the tear and tape, and I'm going to put it on this side right here. I love tear and tape. And, tear and tape is, you want to use this for this type of project. It works really well. Glue takes a while to dry, and I usually use my liquid Tombow glue, but in this case, want it to dry quickly, right? And I just didn't have enough time to, use it. And this is pretty sturdy too. So I go ahead and I fold it, and all I do is I take it to the edge of the other end like this. Sorry if you see the top of my head. Okay, and I fold it like that, and voila, you end up with this nice rectangle. I don't know if you could see it, but oh, there goes my camera again. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm going to move it a little. Oh, jeez. I'm going to figure this out here soon. Okay. So after that, you fold these ends in. Okay. Oh, I didn't fold this one. And it makes the bottom of your little container. Okay. And come on. It worked earlier. Causing me some problems here. Okay, here we go. Hey. Doesn't want to go in. When you make the real one, well, it worked earlier, and I was able to get it in. Come on. Okay, it's not letting me want to make it in. So, how do I fix this? Okay, here's how I'm going to fix it. Because I think it's just a little too long on this end, so I'm just going to cut it down just a little. That's all it needs. And I'm going to... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I think it's in. It's in. There we go. Ta-da! It's in. Okay, we did it. So now we're going to take the white background. I just used the basic thick cardstock, and it's basic white, and I cut that at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so I go ahead and so 3 1/4. Okay, and then 3 3/4. Okay, so that ends up going right there. And I take the Granny Apple Green, and I cut that at 3 1/2 by 3. So I'm going to cut this at 3 and 3 1/2. Okay. And now I'm going to take my liquid glue. Oh my goodness, my camera is falling. I'm sorry. If anybody knows a better way of doing this, I swear. It's lately I had it set up and it wasn't falling, and then I did some adjustments and now it's falling all the time. So I'm not sure how to fix it, but I got to fix it here because every single time it just keeps on falling. Okay, so I go ahead and glue this onto the basic white, and then I cut these little guys out. So I take the basic. I like using the basic white, the thicker cardstock to do this, just because it just makes it easier to handle. And in the Fiesta Taco stamp set, you have a little taco here. And I use my StazOn to stamp the image. Okay. So let's see here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you one of them just because it takes. So here's one. Oopsies. Actually, let's do a few. So that was one. Here's another one. Okay. And I did 4 of them, right? So we'll just do 3. I'm not going to cut them all out. I'm not going to do all of them just because then it's going to take forever. And I'm not the greatest fussy cutter. Like, I'm not. I get frustrated. I get frustrated fussy cutting. And we are going to take the dark lemon lolly. Okay. And we're going to color that as a taco shell. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and color this up like this. I like using the tip that has the thicker side. I think for myself, I could cut larger areas quicker, right, with it. So, and I'll color this one too. I know it's lighter, but let's see. Oops. Some of the ink from the black, oops, is smearing. I hate when that happens. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to color the lettuce. And I took the Granny Apple Green, light and dark. And I am using the tip that has the pointier tip, and I just sort of randomly. So here's the dark. I use the dark and the light to color the lettuce, right? And I just randomly picked, certain leaves. And then here's the other stuff. Here's the lighter one. Because, when you're eating lettuce, right, it's always, there's variations of color. Okay, and then, so the stamp set has these cute little faces, and I don't know if you could see it, but here, if you look at my example, you see all the little faces? So cute, right? I mean, it's really cute. So we'll do one, and I'm going to do the one that has the Home Alone face, where it's like that kind of thing, right? And then use the same black Stays On ink, and I'm going to put it dead center. Okay, so I'm only going to do one because, like I said, this will take me a really long time if I end up doing all of them. So fussy cutting. Like I said, I'm not the greatest, but I'm going to do it for you live. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut as close to the black outline. And then I'm going to show you what I do, because I am not a fan of having white edges. Some people are really good. I've got a brother scan and cut, and you could stick this thing in there, and the scan and cut can scan it and then cut it for you, right? Well, I like that, but you just don't have enough time to do it, so you start doing this fussy cutting. And to make it so that it looks cleaner, after you fussy cut, you take a black marker and you just follow the edges. And then the edges look super nice because it's like, it just matches the black outline. And I like that a lot. I like that better than just leaving it white, because it's not, when you fussy cut like this, I'm not the greatest, like I said, so I don't have, I don't cut it either all the way to the black outline, and like I said, it just takes me forever. So there's that. Now I take the basic black Stampin' Blend, and I like to use the fat tip, and I take it, okay, if you could see it, I just take the tip and I go around on the white edges. You have to be careful, because I've done this before where I did it and I did it too hard, and then I like mark my whole image, and that makes me sad. So, because that means I got to do it all over again. And so I just do this on the edge like so. Okay. And voila. I think it looks a lot better. I don't know if you could, how well you could see this, but just makes it look so much better than having the white edges exposed. Okay, so I'm only going to do one of them. Okay, and I would just go ahead and arrange it like so. I did 4 of them. Okay, and I ended up arranging it all over, giving them all little faces. But the other thing that I needed to add is the little band. There's this little band that I use so that when you want to pull it out, you could pull out your little taco, right? So the band ends up being, let's see here. The band is okay. Let me go ahead and take real red. This is like 2 inches. Okay. And I go ahead and I cut 2 inches. And so the dimensions of my band are, it's like 5. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so 4.5. Okay, so it's like 4.5. So I score it at 4.5, and then I score it again at 5.5. Okay, and then I take it and I cut it at, oops, sorry. So that was 4.5, 5.5, and then I add it's like 9.5 right here. And I go ahead. Oh, sorry. I go up 1 more. So I take it at 10. Cut it at here at 10. Put this away. I go ahead and I fold up the score lines. I put this inside my little container, right? And I put my taco inside, like so. I go ahead and I cut more of these little tacos, right? And I go ahead and I take the glue. Put this on. Okay, along with all of my little tacos that I go ahead and have here. And with this one, I used dimensionals when I was sticking it on. if you could see here, they're actually with dimensionals. Okay. And went ahead and I put this little guy here. And then I created a few more. I used the guy with the little mustache there. Now you could either staple this. I used a little clippy. You can use any little clippy. I've got this right here too. Things that you have around the house, or you could staple it. If you staple it, then you should put the actual little graphic on top of it, right? And voila. That's how you make this little cute container. Can't wait to get this to a friend. I just don't know if the candy tastes good. You know what I mean? So I'm going to make them try it and see if it tastes good. But anyways, thank you for coming on and watching me make this cute little project. And so I will post more information about the items that I used for the project and actually give you some information on where you get this taco from. Like I said, I got it at a candy shop in Capitola here in California. It's a specialty one. They had like old school candy and they had this. And I've seen it on Amazon, but you like have to buy a bunch. So, you know, this one I was buying, I don't even know how much it was. My brother bought it for me. But I bought them 2. And so 2 of my friends are going to be lucky winners to get this. So anyways, you have a great evening and I'll see you again on next Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Bye.